Hello and thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Pickleball Pick Apart. My name is Rory. I take pickleball games off of YouTube and I pick apart the play on the court. Watching my videos will help make you a better pickleball player. In this video, proof that when a player gets stuck in the transition zone, the chance of them winning the point decreases. I'm going to go over 3 reasons players get stuck in the transition zone. Those reasons are the inability to hit an effective third shot drop, the inability to hit an effective third shot drive, and the inability to reset the ball into the kitchen. What I see time and time again are players who do not hit shots that allow them to move forward, and they do it over and over and over again. If they would only spend time drilling to learn how to hit effective third shots and resets instead of hitting shots that get them caught in the transition zone, pickleball would be so much more fun. Getting stuck in the transition zone or at the back of the court is not the way to play pickleball. You have got to move all the way forward to the non-volley zone line or the kitchen line. Take a look at what I'm talking about. Let's go.
I'm going to concentrate on the team in the near court. Okay, as you could see what happened, the person who hit the third shot got stuck at the back of the court. Her partner got stuck in the transition zone. Why did that happen? Most of the time, it has to do with the third shot, and I want you to watch the third shot here. Here's the serve. Here's the return, and look at this third shot. She's having to hit it with her backhand, and it's right in her opponent's put-away zone. Now, her partner moved forward into the transition zone, not knowing if that third shot was going to be effective. And I got to tell you, he did a really good job of defending this ball because it was hit at his feet. He was able to get it back over, but she was not able to move up. She had to hit that shot moving backwards, and she hit the net. So that's one reason why players get stuck in the transition zone or at the back of the court. They attempt a third shot drop, and it ends up in their opponent's put-away zone. It's just not good enough. That was so easy. An 8th grader could have put that shot away. She's shaking her head like, yeah, really, really good shot. No, it wasn't a great shot. It was just a very poor 5th shot. So watch what happens here. That's almost good enough to move up. But this is a real tall guy. He is able to get this shot back with no problem. Here's what the problem is right here. The 5th shot. Look where she puts this shot. I don't know what she was expecting to happen, but look where her partner is. He's in the transition zone, just barely into it, and she is stuck at the baseline. And the ball is easily put away. That's what happens when a shot is hit that high into a player's put-away zone. And there's another reason players get stuck at the transition zone, the inability to hit a reset into the kitchen. Let's go back and take a look. Here comes a third shot. Now here comes a chance to reset it. Nope, here comes another chance to reset it. Look what she does. She just pops it up right into his put-away zone. So let's take a look at the players in the backcourt for one exchange here. Again, just a really, really poor third shot. He tries to put side spin on this ball, puts it right into his player's put-away zone. That ball's just popped up as well. No ability to reset the ball. You've got to be able to either hit a third shot drop into the kitchen, an effective third shot drive, or a reset into the kitchen in order to move forward. One more from the guys in the backcourt. Here comes the third shot. Not quite good enough. Look where he is. He's in the transition zone. His partner is even further behind. They're both stuck back there now and just cannot get it. Cannot move forward. Here's a point that lasts a little longer. Okay, so A couple of things there. Actually, the team in the near court got a little lucky on one shot here, but here comes the shot. This is a very difficult shot right here. She's backing up and is way behind the service line trying to hit a third shot here, and there's really nothing she can do with it, but that doesn't mean they can't do anything with their fifth shot. Here we go again. Now she's being pulled to the right side of the court. I think she should maybe in this case try a lob, but wait a minute. The guy is really tall. She probably could not hit a lob over his head. Let's see what she does. She tries to drop it. She almost does, but her opponent is able to take it out of the air, and that's not good. Hit to the middle of the court. Look where her partner is. He is stuck 3 feet inside the court. She is still at the back of the court. And this is where they get lucky. He just mishits this shot, but somehow this ball lands in the court. Now here is a perfect opportunity for her to reset the ball. Nope, instead she just hits it too high up in the air. Look where they are. They are both stuck in the transition zone, and this point is over. Very nice job by the team in the back court, seeing that the players in the near court were never able to move forward because their shots did not land in the kitchen. They stayed in the air so their opponents could hit at their feet. That was a good shot.
A quick timeout to tell you about my online pickleball store, pickleballprintables.com, where you will find the coolest pickleball swag on the planet. T-shirts, coffee mugs, tumblers, totes, caps, and Kiss Cut stickers. 65 clear, crisp, and clean designs to choose from. Use the coupon code YouTube and get 10% off your first order. Dink in style. Go to www.pickleballprintables.com or click the link in the description below.
All right, this is a different game. Same facility. All right, if you saw what happened there, she hit a third shot drive. So reason number 2, players get stuck in the transition zone is because they hit a third shot drive. Their opponents are at the non-volley zone just waiting for it, and they cannot move forward. Here's a perfect example. Here comes the drive. Look where she is, transition zone, and instead of trying to reset the ball into the kitchen, she just fires away, and her opponents just continue to hit the ball back to her. The question is she going to change things up, maybe try a third shot drop or a reset, or is she just going to fire third shot drives and fifth shot drives and seventh shot drives? Let's see. All right, so I'm going to give her credit. She at least attempted to reset the ball into the kitchen, but she probably has not practiced that shot enough to be effective with it. So watch what happens. Here comes a third shot drive. Can't make it up. Stuck in the transition zone, both of them. Now she's backing up even further. Now she's behind the service line, and she could not get that shot into the kitchen from behind the court. She did try, though, so good for her. This is just a perfect example of how it's very difficult to win a point from the transition zone. And it all starts with the third shot. Here comes the third shot. She almost got it, but neither of them could move up. Actually, she did, but he is in the transition zone now. Stuck. 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 Can't get it. Very good job by the players in the back court continuing to target him as his partner was at the non-volley zone. Here's another reason players get stuck in the transition zone. Did you see what happened there? The male player in black hit a decent third shot right here. Watch what happens. That's pretty good. But look what his partner does. She starts to move forward. She should have moved all the way up, but she doesn't. She stops in the transition zone. And she cannot get that ball back. If she would have moved all the way up, she could have taken that ball out of the air and put it away. Watch right here. Here comes the shot. See where that ball was? If she would have been 3 feet further up, she could have taken that ball out of the air. Instead, she is having to let it hit the ground because she's stuck in the transition zone. Okay, there are some things that happened here to cause the female player in the back court to get stuck in the transition zone. Here's the first one. Third shot drive. Her opponent is able to get this somehow, even though his paddle is what I call in a bass-ackwards position. He should have hit a backhand here, but this is not a backhand. It's kind of like a convoluted backhand. But he gets it back. Next, what she does, instead of being able to move forward, all she can do is pop this up. And right here, she hits a decent shot. Look at this. This shot is making her opponent hit the ball with this backhand. But look what she does. She is still at the back of the court. She does not move forward. Well, actually, she does just maybe a little bit, but not enough. She's still caught in the transition zone, or call this the back of the court. She should have been all the way up to the non-volley zone. If she would have been there, she could have put this ball away. So a couple of things that could have been done better. She could have hit a better third shot, and after hitting that really good shot to her opponent's backhand, she should have moved up. She did not. There we go with that third shot drive. That just has no effect in allowing her to move forward. Okay, let me show you something that was really good there and something that could have been done better. I want you to watch the third shot by the male player in the near court. Backhand, that is perfect. That is a perfect third shot drop. It allows his partner to move all the way to the non-volley zone. But I want you to watch what the male player who hit the perfect third shot drop does. He moves forward, but I want you to look where he stopped. Do you see where his partner is? His partner is all the way at the non-volley zone. He is not. This distance between where he is and where his partner is makes a huge difference. If he would have been able to get all the way to the non-volley zone, he could have taken this ball out of the air and done a backhand flick. Instead, he is having to take this off of the bounce. Now, he does get it back, but it's popped up, and it allows his opponents to put it away. Again, there is a huge difference between being all the way up at the non-volley zone and being 2 to 3 feet behind it, and you just saw what the issue is when a player does not move all the way forward. Here he is, stuck again. Still stuck. Look where they are. Absolutely very little chance of winning that point. And again, it all has to do with the third shot. Here it comes. She's going to try to hit a third shot drive. Her opponents are just waiting for it. Cannot move forward, stuck in the transition zone, stuck 3 feet behind the non-volley zone line. The third shot was not that great, but they did not move forward. Now they're getting another chance with the fifth shot. Still can't quite do it, but they moved up a little bit further. Here comes the seventh shot, and he drops it into the kitchen. So a very good job of continuing to move forward, even though the third shot and the fifth shot did not allow them to move all the way to the kitchen. The seventh shot did. But here's an issue that happens. They are now both established at the non-volley zone. Now look what the male player is doing. He has now backed off about 3 feet from the kitchen line. He should not have retreated. He should have stayed established at the kitchen. It's usually not a good idea to retreat once you have made your way to the front line. Look where he is compared to where his partner is. She pops the ball up and it lands inside the court. My point is, once you put out the effort to get to the non-volley zone, stay there unless the ball is just popped up into your opponent's put-away zone. Now that you've seen examples of what sometimes causes players to get stuck in the transition zone, let me show you some examples of really good play that allows players to get all the way up. Perfect third shot. Now look where the players are. They're both at the non-volley zone. He just happened to miss that shot. Perfect again. I mean, these players in the backcourt, I know, have just spent hours drilling that shot. Another perfect one. If you can hit a third shot drop into the court 80% of the time, you're going to win a lot of pickleball games. Let me see if I can find some examples of players who hit third shot drives that allow them to move forward. Here comes a third shot drive. Fifth shot reset. All players at the non-volley zone. Popped that one up too high and it was put away. But as you could see, the third shot drive allowed him to move forward in order to hit a very successful fifth shot drop. Here we go again. Here comes a third shot drive. It doesn't get any better than that. That is a shake and bake third shot drive. Fourth shot popped up. Fifth shot put away. If you don't know what a shake and bake is, here it comes. This is just one of my favorite shots in pickleball. Third shot drive. Popped up. Boom. Goodbye. Third shot backhand. Fifth shot reset. Just so good. As you can see, the difference between these players and the players you saw earlier is that the fifth shots are not being popped up after the third shot drive. Third shot drive, fifth shot reset, just perfect. I think that ball landed inside the court. Sometimes you get lucky.
So there you have it. Pickleball is designed to be played from the front of the court. It is not designed to be played from the middle of the court or from the back of the court. You just saw perfect examples of why that is so. My advice? Practice, practice, practice hitting effective third shot drops into the kitchen. Practice, practice, practice hitting fifth shot drives that allow you to move forward to eventually make it to the non-volley zone or the kitchen line. And practice hitting resets into the kitchen instead of just popping them up. That's it from Pickleball Pick Apart. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and that you learned something from it. If you did, I hope you take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. And don't forget to check out my online pickleball store, pickleballprintables.com, where you will find the coolest pickleball swag on the planet. This is Rory saying, as always, thanks for watching and see you on the court.